It was early in the morning when Spike woke up. The forest stood still and silent. No birds were singing, and not a single ray of sunlight broke through the branches. Instead, thick, white mist floated between the trees. Spike shook the dew from his quills and squinted. He loved the forest in any weather, but today, it felt especially mysterious. "Mimmi?" he called softly. A small gray mouse peeked out from her little shelter under a root. She yawned, then giggled. "Looks like the forest wrapped itself in a blanket of cotton." Spike smiled. "I want to show you my favorite place, the meadow with the singing flowers." Mimi's ears twitched. "Singing flowers? You'll see." Together, they set off. But after just a few steps, the forest began to change. The trees looked taller, the shadows deeper. Every step sounded different, and the mist grew thicker. "Are you sure we're going the right way?" Mimmi asked. Spike nodded. "I think so." But the familiar paths had vanished. The little mouse and her spiky friend now stood on an unknown enchanted trail. Around them, only fog, moss, and the crackling of old branches. Suddenly, a rustle. They jumped. A branch fell to the ground. Mimmi grabbed onto Spike. "Was that an animal?" "I don't know," he whispered. They stood still, listening, and suddenly heard music, very softly, like a whisper. A gentle sound drifting out of the mist. Spike took a step forward. "Let's follow the music." Carefully, they moved on. Mimmi held Spike's paw tightly, and then the mist began to lift. Before them opened a small clearing. Dewdrops sparkled on the grass, and in the middle, a group of colorful flowers swaying in the breeze. With every movement, they made delicate sounds, like tiny bells speaking to one another. Mimmi gazed in wonder. "Wow, it's so beautiful!" Spike smiled proudly. "Told you so." They sat down in the soft moss and listened. The fear was gone. The mist gave way to light. It felt as if the forest had revealed a little secret just for them. Mimmi looked at Spike. "When someone's with you, even the fog isn't so scary anymore." Spike nodded. "And sometimes, the fog is what leads us to the magic." And so their second adventure ended. Quiet, glowing, and full of wonder.